It's time to party, F1 friends. We're heading to Miami. After 4 races of Red Bull dominance in 2023, we do have the early embers of a title fight after Sergio Perez won in Baku. Max Verstappen was Mr. Grumpy because of too much qualifying and George Russell daring to race him, but with a standard weekend format ahead, the World Championship smile a bit more in Miami. And after all, he is the reigning winner in Florida after passing both Ferraris en route to victory last year at the inaugural event. And Red Bull have even got a special livery for this weekend, and maybe they should have consulted Mercedes on whether doing that was a good idea when you have the best car. Will Max need to pass any cars this weekend to win the race? Probably not, no. So let's make some predictions. Before I make my pick for pole, I did actually forget to ask the audience for their prophecies ahead of the weekend, but you can still comment your picks for pole, race win and the podium down in the comments below. Go on, get yourselves down there right now. So to pole position then, and shock horror, it's Max Verstappen who I'm going for. A more cheerful Verstappen will surely be able to find his speed edge over Checo Perez once more. Although I wouldn't bank on a Red Bull front row lockout because that's only happened once so far this season in Bahrain, despite their advantage over the field. It seems that their car is so much stronger in race trim than it is in qualifying trim. It gives other teams a chance to get close on a Saturday. But look out for Charles Leclerc, who starred in Baku, taking not one but 2 qualifying first places, for want of a better phrase, last weekend, and that's probably a better prediction to make, that he will get on the front row because the Ferrari seems pretty good in a straight line, and there's a fair amount of straight lines in Miami. Moving to race winner then, Verstappen is of course the logical choice because he's the world champion and he has the best car. But Perez will be riding high from his win in Azerbaijan, and for the championship narrative, a Checo win would give the Mexican title a lead, and that would be fascinating to watch and see how Red Bull deal with that and how Max Verstappen deals with that as well. But I'm going to go with Verstappen to win. Second place, Perez, probably, or Verstappen, depends, whichever way around they finish, but I'm going to go for a Red Bull 1-2. Either way, Red Bull is so good in race trim, it's just going to take a freak event to stop them. And in third place, this was difficult to pick. It was a tricky decision to make. For me, it's between Leclerc and Fernando Alonso. Sadly, I can't see Mercedes featuring in the podium battle that much this weekend. Their car just seems to me to be too draggy still, but they're bringing updates for Imola, so we'll wait and see how that pans out. The Ferrari power unit seems pretty powerful. Maybe they can run it at higher revs and stuff in qualifying than in the race. So with Leclerc possibly starting higher up on the grid, that could put him in position to take the podium. But Alonso is so crafty, and the Aston Martin tends to be a little bit kinder to its tyres than the Ferrari. And we didn't see the pair really get into battle in Baku for that P3. So hopefully we get to see some of that this weekend. So to put a name on it, I'm going to go for Fernando Alonso. And one final prediction for this weekend. It's a home race in every sense for Williams' Logan Sargeant. He's not only from America, he's from Florida. I'm going to predict a Q2 appearance again for the American driver and a top 15 finish for F1's rookie. Now, I've made all of these predictions, but they could just be thrown completely out the window because there's a 40% chance of rain on Saturday and a 60% chance on Sunday. Bear in mind that the paddock was underwater when record rain fell in Florida just a few weeks ago. As I said earlier, get your predictions in the comments and I'll go through them in my reaction show on Monday, which thankfully in this country, in Britain, is a bank holiday, so I've got a day off work to do it, so that'll work out nicely. If you enjoyed this video, give it a nice big thumbs up for me, leave a like, it helps the YouTube algorithm of course, subscribe for more Grand Prix content, and thanks very much for watching.